Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG on the daily weekly time frame. So PCLN gapped down due to EPXE earnings and sector correlation. We bounced off the 50-day moving average in the lower Bollinger Band. Both of those were lining up right around the low of the day at 1869. A key break of support levels. So we have resistance now at 1903. There's a gap to fill up to 1931, but the red flag occurred when 1923 broke. That's when the higher low pattern on the daily time frame broke. We then set a lower high, now our lower low. So the weekly time frame, bearish reversal doji being confirmed. We closed right on the middle Bollinger Band, literally just below it, and we're watching to see if the bulls can recover. They did buy this dip. Of course, the market strength was certainly helping, but if we break this new low of 1869, it tells us the bears are completely taking over the PCLN trend, because just one day here took out a whole 3 weeks of support, and this was only due to EXPE earnings. So we'll see what happens with PCLN on Monday. That will be significant in terms of whether we head up to fill this gap or whether we stay stagnant and form an inside bar on the daily time frame, showing the bulls' inability to see follow through on this bounce. NVDA on the daily, new all-time high, extremely strong close. NVDA does have a sector correlation with the tech sector, which was on fire, and that was definitely helping with the strong close. We're looking at 202, 203, psychological resistance levels the whole way up. Bulls are on absolute fire. That's not slowing down. As long as the market is strong, in my opinion, we're going to see bulls buying the semiconductor sector. You see names now, they add blockchain to their names and their stock runs up significantly. So it is a hype sector, and the NVDA is certainly enjoying that. The weekly time frame showing tons of follow through, close above the upper Bollinger Band, blue sky breakout, no resistance in sight, and ideal end of the week for the bulls. Tesla on the daily time frame continues to dump. The bears are getting beat up really bad. We have the 200-day moving average support at 317.25. The bulls have to confirm this bullish reversal candlestick. We've seen a bunch of spinning tops on the way down. Have to confirm it though by breaking the lower high pattern. We have a lower high pattern on the daily time frame 7 days in a row. So the bulls have to break 324.59 in order to try and shake that pattern back in favor of the bulls. But we have significant work to do. This weekly time frame is breaking down. The absolute must-hold level is 306.30. 306.30 and 306, I take that back. It's 303.13 is the lowest price we saw in this consolidation. So that's a must-hold level. Right now we have our high, our pullback, and the all-time high, and then another pullback, but it's still maintaining a higher low. We do still technically have a higher low, higher high pattern as long as we hold 303.13. Weekly time frame, or excuse me, the daily time frame for Netflix, following through with the bulls. Again, we're not seeing as significant a buying of the dip reaction here, and that's because Facebook and Netflix have not, or Facebook and Apple have not had earnings. They're coming up this week. That's why everybody was piling into them on Friday, and not so much the case for Netflix. We did see bullish correlation, but not to the same degree, and that's because earnings have already happened and bulls don't have anything to look forward to in terms of big-time catalysts in the short term. So we're looking up now at resistance of 265 and then all-time high 204.38. As long as the middle Bollinger Band holds, the bulls remain in control, and we have a new support level established in the low 191s. Weekly time frame, little bull flag of consolidation holding exponential supports, and looking for continuation if we can see follow through. And already the bulls looking great with that little spike in volume and the follow through that we've seen here. Tight trading all week, and then that catalyst, the correlation with the sector earnings, giving that bullish move up. CMG dump on earnings, no follow through for the bulls. So we had a bullish reversal candlestick, and there was some potential for the oversold bounce to get going, but we could not break 282.66. We formed a lower high first thing in the morning and then pulled back with profit taking. The inability to break that high was the signal to take profit in the short term. So support is down at 270, and if that level breaks, we know the bears are still in complete control. No sign of the bulls on the weekly time frame. So at this point, the bulls have to form a higher low compared to 270 and then break to a higher high by getting over 284, which is the high of the the attempt by the bulls to recover since this gap down did start. So that's what we've got as we head into this coming week. Still keeping an eye on NVDA, clearly the lead bull on this list with Netflix behind it. We'll see what Tesla positioning does as we head into earnings. Certainly looking for the bulls to show up to some degree on Tesla with such market strength, but we have to break the lower high pattern on the daily time frame. Have a great rest of your Sunday.